I've noticed that when I watch the video back, it only picks up, after like 20 seconds in. So I'm killing time. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Welcome to Theater of War. I'm going to be continuing my Road to Leningrad scenario. And because the audio was so poor in my last episode, I'm going to recap kind of what I did because I can't imagine anyone enjoyed watching that video of hearing me like mumble into my mic and like you're just watching me click around. So I'm going to try to recap what I did and let's see what how they responded. So they did cut me off here just as I expected and honestly as I deserved. But everything else that I did seems to remain intact fine. So I'm going to hide my air groups and I'm going to recap kind of what I did. So I am bringing 18th Army up. I brought this infantry division straight into, let me hide some of this stuff, straight into Lipaja. To take that, I'm going to continue moving this up. I kind of cleared out all of the fortified zones here strategically so I could bring these guys up as far as possible. I kind of cleared a way for the panzer groups to come up as far as possible. And I kind of split my panzer groups into two wings, I guess. One to take Riga and one to take Daugavpils. Now, the one to take Daugavpils got completely cut off and isolated. But it's, on turn one, getting isolated isn't that big of a deal because these guys start with a bunch of supplies, 110% fuel, 109%, 60% fuel. It's not great, but it's enough to at least finish this pincer. 16th Army, I need to move up as fast as possible up to this river. If I can't get there this turn, I gotta get there next turn. And at the same time, balance clearing out anyone left in these wings. So that's kind of where I'm at. Let's do my air directives. So I'm going to first hit the AI assist and see what the AI gives me for air directives. And let's go into this. So it gave me a ground support for the 4th Panzer Group and a recon. And the recon is mostly up in here. That, in my opinion, is not necessary because I'm going to be moving a division up there. Anyone who's left in there, they're not going to cause me any trouble. What's really important to me is reconning this area. I need to know who is here, if anyone. Who am I going to be dealing with? I want to... Can I resize it? I should be able to. Yeah, great. So that seems like a good radius. Let's position it right there. I want to get... Can I not get these hexes? Whoa, what is going on? What have I done? What have I done? Yeah, I can get the hexes. I'm going to set it right on this city. I'm going to set the radius to whatever it needs to be. I'm having a bit of trouble. There we go. Nothing I'm trying is working. Okay, we're going to keep it there. We're going to set the radius smaller. If I can get this UI to do what I need to do. This is, you're really watching me struggle here, which is embarrassing because I vouch for this game, so much. But sometimes you really just have to fight with the UI. Okay, fine. So we'll set it there. We're going to move it back. We're going to move it back down to like there. Great. Perfect. Maybe one more area. And maybe we'll shift it up a little bit. Yeah, fine. Well, no, I do want to just really... I'm not fucking around. I want to make sure there's no one even remotely hiding in this zone. Now, it says no fighter support. I wonder why. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to show range circles on this. My fighters... my fighter wings are the, not the Jukas, it might be the, no, I think they might be the Jukas. Who the hell are my fighters? It's going to be in the Flieger Corps. They are fighter bombers, level bombers. They are the BF-109s, I believe, are my fighters, and I have 143 of those. So the BF-109s live in the JGs. So JG-54 really is who needs to be escorting my recon. But do I even need escorts? I feel like I don't. I feel like they don't have an air force. I think I'm going to get away with a light escort. But maybe I will unassign them, set that to auto. Strike number 4. Yeah, 4 per day. I mean, we're not really covering that big of an area. I feel like the staging base doesn't need to be Memel. You know what? I think I'm going to clear this directive and just do it fresh and see how they build it for me. Yeah, see, there we go. Now it's staging. We're going to do 4. That is literally beautiful. I should have done that from the start. Okay, great. Now for the ground support directive, I don't want them on 4th Panzer Group. I want them on 16th Army. 16th Army is going to be doing a lot of fighting this round, so I'm actually going to put it right on 16th Army. And that should be good. I'm going to look at what else. Yep, ground support, 16th Army, recon. I don't think there's much else. I could run some interdiction, but I don't need to. I also don't really care what they have up here. I kind of do care what they have here. I think I'm going to throw a recon directive right over there because it actually does matter what they have there. This is a place where units like to hide and then cut your rail lines, so I'm going to avoid that as much as I can. All right, great. So I have 200 and... Now, the reason why I'm about to say this, I want to track my losses here. I want to see, how many of my recon planes I actually lose. So I'm going to go to the commander's report. I'm going to go to air. I'm going to do plane type recon. Is this how I would do this? AOG. How do I see how many of each... I want to know how many total recon planes I have. I guess what I could do is... Okay, here we go. Great. 9, 14, 72. So that's 86 plus 9. So around, we'll call it 85 recon planes. There's a spider on my desk. Get out of here. 85, I guess, sounds right. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making it all up as I go along. Yeah, then there's 44 transport groups, and then this has a bunch of these strategic recon planes. We'll see what happens. We'll see how many losses I get. We're going to execute the air phase, and we'll see what happens. All right, there are my recon missions. So far, 4 planes have just crashed. Yeah, there's no... They don't have any defense here, so... Escorts weren't really necessary, which is good. Yep, alright, so you can see there... now the ground support won't get run until my turn, because ground support helps in land combat. But now you can see they have built up around Polotsk. They do have a little tank corps. It's good to know. Nothing down here, though, so I think we're going to be clear to take Vilnius and run with it. But I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to start in the 18th Army. So, because I didn't run recon, I'm going to need to kind of clear this area with this division. So I'm going to head along the coast. Oh, there's someone who's routed. And they got people here. All right, that's good to know. I am going to try to clear them out. Oh, I have combat resolution way high. There we go. You were just seeing like every single shot by everybody. All right, great. We devastating losses for the enemy. All right, fine. I am going to use this corps to clear out the rest of this little peninsula. Let's kind of establish our boundary here. I'm going to split this into regiments and move this here just to make sure nothing sneaks by. This, I don't think anyone's there. I mean, I could be wrong, but I highly doubt it. Let's move the HQ up. Now the blue, when you have an HQ selected, the blue means those are the subordinates, the yellow means those are the siblings, and the orange is its commanding officer. When you have a unit selected, it's going to be yellow for the siblings, orange for the commanding officer. If you have a regiment selected, it's units that like you could use to reform the division are going to be selected in or highlighted in blue. All right, moving on. This corps, the L corps, I'm just going to straight up move. Don't need to do any fighting with them. Just move up, move up. Let's go. Cool. These security forces are going to be used to clear out these stragglers. So I'm going to try to do it with as little effort as possible. They held. Fine. They're gone. Surrendered. Great. We'll move up, and we're going to use them to kind of hold down this flank if the need arises. Great. Now I'm hitting spacebar to just quickly move the units. We're going to move with the rest of the 18th Army here. We're going to go north. See, I'm avoiding combat, and there's a delicious little pocket being made right here. So I think I'm going to try to strengthen that with the 18th Army. As long as I'm across this river, I don't need to take Riga with this corps, so I am going to put it here, split it into regiments, and just kind of establish that. And move the HQ up. Great. Now this is the corps I'm going to use to take Riga. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to move this up. I'm going to move this up. Move this up. Move the HQ up. And then we're going to take Riga. Ooh, man, I should have rushed that. They really strengthened since last turn, but they're not going to be strong enough. We're going to take it right now. Oh my fucking god. We lost 3 tanks. They got guns. They're fortified. Kind of a gnarly loss just then. Man, that is bad. Alright, fine. We're gonna just surround them. We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep moving. We're not gonna get slowed down. Estonia is a tricky place to go. We're gonna try it though. We're gonna go. I like to take this panzer group up into Estonia. Really catch them off balance. But the fact that I just failed to take Riga then, I don't usually do that. I mean, I usually take it on turn 1 or turn 2. Turn 1. So the fact that I'm not going to be taking it on turn 2 is... I've never done that before. We're going to see. You know, I've also never won this scenario, so maybe I need to go slower. Alright. Let's move up. Move up, move up. Now I want to do this carefully as to not just get totally cut off. Okay, so this is what I have to work with here as far as my Estonia exploration force. Man, I'm just so disappointed that I did not take Riga just then. That's so bad. Oh, God. There's nothing I can do. I'm not going to use them to do it. I'm going to use them to kind of start to spread out and kind of like, you know, like fracking. I'm going to try to frack Estonia. I don't have any recon up here, so don't really know what I'm getting myself into, but I just kind of want to loosely kind of start to come in. I do need to take this port, Parnu, so I am gonna just kind of start to scope out what's there. Okay. I'm gonna see what's there. They got a whole rifle division. Alright, fine. Once again, I'm at risk of being cut off, but I don't think I will be. I don't think I will be. I'm not very good at maintaining my lines here. But I think I'll be okay. These guys are going to be okay. Let's do the 16th Army. So, let's start with this corps at the back. We're going to take this. And then we're going to head straight up on this road. Great. You are going to go and get into Villainous's business. Great.
Yo.
Scared the shit out of me. What's up?
You got an iPhone for by chance?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you don't use iPhones, do you? Damn it. I knew it.
Sorry. Man, I just got the shit scared out of me. One of my
Are you
studio...
gonna video chat? Are you gonna...
No, I'm streaming. What's up?
Never mind, it's all good.
What's up?
There's a recording studio just opened up next door and I can hear them fucking... I've been hearing them play music through my wall and they're just doing a cover of Pet Cemetery by Ramones.
There's a recording studio on the building next door?
Yeah, right on the other side of the wall. It's like...
That's psycho.
Fuck.
Sorry, man. Damn. Apparently there's a recording studio on the other side of the wall of my studio building, and one of my studio mates wants to burn the building down. I told him, no, don't do that. All right. Moving on. We are going to move these guys, I think. I do need to take Villainous. I really do. Because I need to start moving my supply line up. So I'm going to try to do that. Great, we got it. Great, perfect result. Perfect result. Let's move the HQ. That's 16th Army HQ. I don't need to move that. Alright, this corps is done. This corps, move up. Don't get caught in that heavy woods. That is a trap. 16th Army, as tempted as you are, do not do it. Do not. Great. We're saving our panzers. This corps, move up, move up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Don't get distracted by the units in the woods. It is a trap. We need to move 16th Army up because they can hang out in the woods all they want. They're going to be real sorry when we just march right past them with an entire army. That was a bad attack. I should have known better. Great. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, we're making great time. Great distance. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, that's 16th Army. We're gonna put 16th Army HQ on Kaunas. Let's look at our rail repair. So what I wanna do, and what I usually do, is I bring my rail up into here, into Kaunas, and follow this double rail line through Villainous, and then up to Daugavpils. I'll be right back, my food is being delivered. Hello? Sorry about that. I'm back, and we're moving the rail. So yeah, I usually like to bring the rail up through Kaunas, into Vilnius, up, and have a staging depot at Daugavpils, and then all the way up to Pskov. And then that's usually where I stop building the rail. And then Pskov usually is the supply depot for the eventual assault on Leningrad. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Now I think I haven't taken enough hexes here. I think I'm going to be too efficient with my rail unit. No, actually perfect. Great. My rail unit doesn't have the movement points to even go past this, so next turn I'm clear to take the rest of these. Now let's do the last part of this turn, well, second to last part, which is this panzer group. Now this panzer group, I need to take Daugavpils. That's just what I'm going to do. Gotta do it, and I'm going to do it. So we're going to go take this back division. We're going to take these hexes back, move up across the river, scare that HQ away. Great. This panzer, come up here, cross the river. Cross the river. Great. You're going to take Daugavpils. You're going to split into some Reggies. You guys are going to continue up. And I want to definitely prevent another cutoff. So I'm going to try to continue a line. We're just going to trailblaze with these guys. I am tempted to like go with them, but I really think I'm just going to get cut off if I do that. So I really need to keep like a regiment down here and just be a little more conservative. I can't keep getting cut off. So unfortunately my panzers aren't going to be able to go just psycho, which is fine. Next turn they'll rest, they'll regain some supply. I actually think I might want to run some air missions to resupply some of these guys with some fuel. I'm going to move the HQ up to Daugavpils. So the way I would do that is I would do air transport mode, and I'm going to click on what I want to supply. So let's just, for reference here, 18% fuel. We're going to go here. We're going to do single mission. Air group. These transports. We're coming from Tilsit. Fine. We're gonna launch, see what happens. Looks like they got some air support. Oh. Oh, do I have no escorts? Oh, guys. Alright, let's go. Let's hurry this up. 15 freight. 4 planes crashed. Was it worth it? 36% fuel? It was worth it. That was worth it. I'm going to do it again. And we're going to do multiple missions. Let's go. Set our message level to 1. Let's get it going. 8 tons of freight. Oh, multiple missions. Here they are. Great. Is that better? Oh, wow. These are super effective. Let's do it with these guys. Oh, I have no more planes left, I think. Or maybe if I change the airbase. I don't think I have any planes left who could run it. Yeah, I don't have any more transport planes. Alright, fine. Okay, cool. We're going to make a depot, I believe, if my rail is set up to do so. No, it's not set up quite yet. I'm going to make a depot in Kaunas because it has a level 2 rail yard. It's a great place for a depot. So I anticipate that my supply will flow into here and just be a little bit closer to these guys. It's not that important. They could still feed off of my German supply depots, but for now, I'm going to do it. My ports, I can't believe I didn't take Riga next turn, though. This is not my best start to this scenario, but try things different. You know, we're going to see. I have not beaten this scenario, so I can't say that this is, like, bad, because I've never beaten it, so obviously I've been doing something wrong. So maybe this is what I need to do. Maybe I need to go slower. Maybe I need to push in a little bit more with these motorized divisions. You know? They're going to try to cut me off here, but I got to anticipate that a little bit. Okay. All right, I'm going to do AI Depot, see what they do. They do nothing. I'm going to call it a turn, and I'll call it an episode. Thanks for watching. You know, tune in next time. We'll see what the result of this was. You know, this has been a prototype stream for myself. I've never done this before, so thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you learn a little bit more about this game. This is the best war game, best digital war game. And I've played pretty much every single one. So, all right. Goodbye. Goodbye.